MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Quinn is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Next to dig in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled away.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies.
A ball and no strikes. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series. Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Next, it'll be Jean Segura. This pitch is popped up. Freeman moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. His career line against Wheeler. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Harper is there, and he has it for the out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheeler into his motion. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Quinn is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Now into the box, Rhys Hoskins. In his career versus this pitcher, 3 for 15. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Andrew McCutchen stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Hoskins stands at second with no outs. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Didi Gregorius is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, Dero. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed the pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now here's the first offering. Alec Bohm will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors. Now to bat, Austin Riley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now it'll be Christian Pache. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Fried. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gene Segura. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Ball 2. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The count now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The first baseman, number 17.
Could be a pair. It's on the ground for RBelv. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Freeman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Next, here is JT Realmuto. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up, 1-1. Harper on second. Hoskins is over at first with 1 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Didi Gregorius, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
A Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is right there, 1 down. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now is Austin Riley. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
Not shortstop.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip.
Harper.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They took part of hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this is.
Well, the play's been made, and with it. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be Christian Pache. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now to the plate, Max Fried. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth, and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy, and not only.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Shot toward right center. Quinn is there, 2 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
Three homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the bottom of the inning now. And next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Line drive base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Didi Gregorius is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out in the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Realmuto at second. Gregorius on at first with nobody out. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Adam Hazley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alec Bohm. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Pache is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. First pitch of the AB now. Jun Segura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot, the constant.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Brendan Kinsler will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So here is Travis Garneau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next up, Austin Riley. He bounced out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting. Right fielder. Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Riley at second with 2 down. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And there's one down now. And now here is JT Realmuto, singled in his last at-bat. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies strand 1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The next 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here. This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Freddie Freeman, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Roman Quinn. Will Smith is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the 1st out. Now to the plate, here is Brad Miller, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Pache will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Philly. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. High and deep down the left field line. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is under it. One down. Now at the plate, here is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Stepping in next, Austin Riley. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
This ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score.